Dear guests, esteemed judges, teachers, and students, I stand before you today with a call to action, a challenge to look deep inside yourselves and ask, what kind of world do I want to live in? In a world where we remain silent, or one where we speak up, stand out, and unite. We live in a time when communication has the power to change everything. The world is more connected than ever, and one force can truly unite us: communication. As Maya Angelou once said, there is no greater agony than burying an untold story inside you. Let me share a part of my story. When I first moved to Puerto Rico, I was excited but nervous. I had grown up speaking mostly English, and while my family always encouraged me to be proud of my Puerto Rican roots, my Spanish wasn't perfect. At school, I often felt out of place and hesitant to raise my hand or join conversations. One day, a teacher asked me to present a project in front of the class. I was terrified, frozen by the fear of being judged. But I thought about how much work I had put into the project and how important it was to share my ideas. So I took a deep breath and began to speak. My words weren't perfect, but something amazing happened. My classmates listened, they encouraged me, and by the end of the presentation, I felt a new sense of confidence. That moment taught me something important. Communication isn't about perfection, it's about connection. To speak up means refusing to be silent. It's about raising above the noises and saying, I am here and I matter. Speaking up requires courage, but it's how we make a difference. Are you ready to speak up? But speaking up isn't enough. What does it mean to stand out? Standing out is about embracing what makes you unique and using it to make a difference. It's about creating a ripple effect that others can't ignore. Are you ready to stand out? And then there's communication itself. Through language, we can bridge the gaps that divide us. English, the language of connection, opportunity, and change, has the power to unite us across cultures and continents. It's the key to reaching millions and making our voices heard. Imagine what we can accomplish if we embrace the power of communication. We can unite communities divided by conflict. We can raise awareness for critical issues and inspire action. We can break the silence surrounding injustice and amplify the voices of those who feel unheard. We can educate, motivate, and transform society because a single voice can ignite a movement, and together we can rewrite the future. Now, think about what we can become. We can be doctors saving lives, teachers inspiring the next generation, scientists creating breakthroughs, or inventors revolutionizing industries. We can be influencers inspiring others, or leaders guiding the world towards change. But here's the truth. To make any of this possible, we must first speak up, stand out, and unite through the power of communication. How can we unite? We unite by listening, by understanding, and by using our words to build bridges, not walls. And how do we celebrate? We celebrate diversity. We celebrate the power of every voice to create change. And we celebrate the unique stories we each bring to the world. So, I ask you again, what kind of future do you want? A future where we remain in silence, or a future where we speak up, stand out, and unite? The best way to predict the future is to create it. As said by Abraham Lincoln. Thank you for being here, for listening to a message with real importance. When you leave today, I want each of you to reflect on this. What can we do to speak up, stand out, and unite? The power to create a better future is in our hands, and it begins with the choices we make today. Thank you for hearing this message with great importance. Thank you for all your support and love. Bye, my Nacho lovers!